What's up, motherfucker? It's fucking 1 a.m. and I'm fucking bored because I got no one to talk to. So I'm gonna show you guys my fucking record collection. And you guys are probably gonna make fun of me for this, and I don't know if I'm even gonna upload this, but I don't give a fuck, dude. You guys hammer me, just fucking go insane in the comments and don't hold back, bro. Yeah, we're gonna start off with this. Jimi Hendrix, the Jimi Hendrix, what is it? The Jimi Hendrix Experience. Are you experienced? This is a great record. This is a great album, and this one it's like the first. I mean, I guess you can say like the first or the fourth, because I bought four the first time I went, and this is the first one I picked up. Even though I did buy all of them at the same time, this is the first one that I went to because it was just like I didn't expect to like find this, even though it's not that rare or anything. I just didn't expect to find Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, this is a really good record. I forgot the name of the members, but like the guy on bass, Mitch Mitchell, if I'm not mistaken, good. Or was that the drummer? I sound so fucking dumb, but like he's just really good, and yeah, I like his playing. The drummers, I like all of their playings, man. If I had to pick a favorite track from this, it is probably gonna be fucking shit. That's hard, man. Why I do that to myself? I'm probably gonna say Foxy Lady or Fire. That's really good. Fire, especially because it's like really simple and like really like easy, and it's just like really like raw, like bare bones, just simple shit, but it's really effective, and that groove, good shit, man. Yeah, it's a great record. On to the next one. Alright, I'm not gonna pick that one. I'm gonna save that for last. Alright, Metallica, Kill 'Em All. I remember when I first listened to this album back in like grade 7, grade 8. This was like crazy heavy to me, man. Like this was like I thought ACDC was metal. So like, listening to this, like that's a huge step. When I like heard the song Hit the Lights for the first time, shit like fucking Seek and Destroy, No Remorse, that shit fucking crazy. And I can't get over how fucking stupid Lars looks in the back. I shit drummer, but like I guess it works for them. Cliff Burton on this, by the way. Anesthesia. That shit fucking. Like, I used to hate being a bassist, but then I listened to that and like, yeah, you know what? Maybe being a bassist ain't that bad. But he's dead, so yeah, okay. Fucking my favorite track from this, No Remorse, because I don't want to be a fucking normie. But yeah, No Remorse is a really good song, and that solo intro is fucking fantastic, man. This is a good record. On to the next one. We got normie alert. We got fucking Nirvana's Nevermind. I don't know if I'm whatever, man. It's not YouTube or anything. I remember when I bought this. It's not a funny story, but it's like I'm gonna say it anyways. So when I went to pick this up, I wasn't actually gonna pick this up. I remember I told my mom I'm gonna go to the record store to pick up a record, and my mom didn't want to give me money, so I had to like scavenge through the entire house, like picking up like this much 2000-an and like coins and everything, just fucking a pile of that, and it all adds up to 600. I want to say 600, which is like that's pretty impressive, man. Like 2000-an all the way. That's like all the way worth up to like 600,000. That's pretty impressive. And yeah, I just gathered all of that up, and I was gonna buy OK Computer. It wasn't any better. It's still fucking like it's still Virgin, but like yeah, I was gonna buy OK Computer because I really wanted to I really wanted to get that, but I saw this, and bro, for my SPM friends, you probably know how much of a Nirvana fucking like I was sucking on Kurt's dick so much, man. I was so into Nirvana back in the day. And I used to be like gatekeeping it as well. I used to be that kid that's like, oh, you like Nirvana? What's your favorite song? Smells Like Teen Spirit? You fucking normie, you fucking pleb. No, I used to be like that, and yeah, I used to like really love Nirvana, so I had to get this. And yeah, my favorite track out of this album, shit, fuck. I want to say In Bloom is fucking amazing. In Bloom is definitely my favorite track out of this record. But one thing that I gotta mention as well is Polly. Polly is a really good song. That's one of the first Nirvana songs that I listened to that wasn't like Smells Like Teen Spirit, Heart Shaped Box. And then Polly, I listened to Polly because I saw like a video essay about how dark it is and shit, bro. Good stuff. Not the story, but like it's a good song. Next record. Okay, this should have been like before. This should have been that, but yeah, okay. Ride the Lightning, my favorite Metallica album. For 8 songs, not that much, but they make up for like the little amount of tracks for how long the fucking songs are. Jesus Christ, it's not like Pink Floyd long, but you know it's pretty lengthy. I remember I used to think this was mid, man. A lot of those tracks like Fight Fire with Fire and Trapped Under Ice, they're not as like classic, I guess. That's not the song that you will like think of when you think of like Metallica, you know, or even if you're like a really like fucking heavy fucking fan, like if you're really into them, you wouldn't say those songs like off the top of your head. But yeah, this is a great record and it's my favorite because I just really like the sound of it, and there's not one bad song or there's no skips in this. Even though I just fucking made fun of Trapped Under Ice and Fire with Fire with Fire, but it's good stuff. And I really like the tone, like with Metallica, right? When you like see the album cover, it just like the album cover, like the sound of the songs sound like what the album cover would sound like. Like it's so like I don't know what it is, man, but like especially the song Ride the Lightning, like bro, perfect fit for the album cover. This is just fucking awesome. And all the riffs and everything are great. And I remember the first time I listened to For Whom the Bell Tolls. Reminds me of like listening to that song always just takes me back to 2019 and like Wizard Kill and like when I was a bassist, just trying so hard to like shred it. Good days, man. And yeah, my favorite track out of this record is Call of Cthulhu, by far a great track. Good instrumentals and that bass. It's really just because of the bass. It's fucking amazing. And the shreddiness, I'm fucking, I'm just yapping. Good record. All right, next. All right, this is good. We got Motorhead, Overkill. I remember I have a list of like albums that I want to get, and this was like one of the first ones, even though I've never heard of it before. Like put it in, I put it up because I was asking my friends about like what record should I get, and then Alex said like, oh, you should get Overkill. I haven't even heard. I thought he was talking about. I thought he was talking about the band Overkill, but no, he was talking about Motorhead Overkill, and I'd never even heard of any songs off of this. But yeah, I listened to it really quickly because I wanted to buy it. I saw it in the record store and I'm like, I gotta listen to that. And I didn't have the money, so I went home, listened to it, and like, yeah, I'm gonna get it tomorrow or like. I ended up getting it like 6 months after, but like whatever, I still got it. And yeah, every track just hits, and Lemmy's voice, his bass tone, like how heavy it is, and like you can just really feel it, the power chords he plays, because usually like bass thumpy enough, right? But he just that fucking tone, man, with the Marshall and that fucking Rickenbacker is just fucking awesome. And it's just such a great record, and the solos are underrated. And I think that they're probably gonna be like overshadowed in the mainstream because of like Ace of Spades, but stuff like Overkill, Stay Clean, fucking Tear You Down, Damage Case, I feel like those are the real classics, man. Everything is like in here. It's fucking awesome. But if I gotta pick my favorite, it's gotta be Tear You Down. Good track. It's tough actually. It's between that or Stay Clean, because I heard Stay Clean first, from the movie Sing Street, and I didn't even know that was Motorhead. It should have been obvious. Lemmy's voice is very distinctive, but yeah, Tear You Down is definitely my favorite song off of this album. Great album. You should get it or listen to it on Spotify. You don't have to buy music. Alright, next one. Oh, this is the big one. This is the version alert, the no bitches alert. The thing is, having this is like already bad enough, but the one that I got makes it even worse. So I got OK Computer, but not just OK Computer. I got the how many years is I 20? Yeah, 20-year anniversary version where you get a triple LP. God, this is so fucking lame, dude. I don't know why I got this. Yeah, I mean, like, dude, you can't. I mean, there's other tracks and B-sides and demos in here, but no one's listening to that. No one's fucking listening to, like, that on vinyl, man. You listen to that shit on YouTube or Spotify. You don't listen to fucking demos on fucking vinyl. That's so dumb. But I got it because I thought it was cool, and I was like really like I was starting to get into my Radiohead phase. And what's sad is that when I got this, I only know 2 songs. When I got this fucking expensive as triple LP record, I only knew 3 songs from Radiohead, or 2 songs from this record. I only know Paranoid Android and No Surprises, and I was like, I need to get that. No, you don't. You need to listen to more music, man. But yeah, this is still a great song. My favorite song from this, if it's just like the original track list from the original record, it'll probably be Paranoid Android by far. But if you want to include the stuff from the triple LP or like the demos or like the B-sides, it'll probably still be Paranoid Android. But I just want to mention Man of War. That's a really good song. You guys should listen to Man of War. Yeah, Man of War is really fucking good. Alright, next record. I don't know if this counts right here, but I'm just gonna mention it. I don't know if I want to say my favorite track or anything, but I got Nirvana's. I told you I was a big Nirvana fan, man. Nirvana's Unplugged in New York, MTV Unplugged. I mean, yeah, it's a good live performance. So, yeah. Unplugged, man. Wish I got the Alice in Chains one. I prefer that one over the Nirvana. Alright, this is a good one, and this is like unique because it's like different from the others. It's not like the other records, you know. This is Obscured by Clouds by Pink Floyd. This was for a while my favorite Pink Floyd album because I've never heard of any other Pink Floyd songs or anything. I heard the song What's the Deal when I was shuffling my Spotify because I didn't have premium. And that song was like, damn, that was really, really good. So I got more into Pink Floyd, and I got this record. I think I got this at the same time I got the MTV Unplugged. Yeah. And I got this record, and I listened to it, and it was like, the first thought I got when I was listening, like my first Pink Floyd experience was this album. And the first thought that I had in my head when I was listening to Pink Floyd for the first time was 2 things. This would be great to like get high with. Like when you're like tripping balls, dude, listening to Pink Floyd is probably just gonna enhance that by like a million, bro. Like imagine like listening to like the climax and like fucking any of their songs actually while you're getting high, dude. And the next thing is I want to have sex while listening to Pink Floyd. This is a good one. My favorite song is probably What's the Deal? It's a great song. My first Pink Floyd song that I've ever heard. Alright, next one, In Utero, Nirvana. This is one of the first pickups that I got when I was like getting into records. I think I mentioned that I got 4 the first time I went. This is one of them. I was looking for Nevermind, but I got In Utero instead, and I'm not complaining. I was such a big fan. You could have given me fucking anything, man. You could have given me Fecal Matter, and I'll be fucking eating that shit up, man. Great record, but at the time I was kind of forcing it because I wasn't really into like the hardcore, like heavy fucking screamo shit. I wasn't really into that as much. So I would just like buy this and listen to slower songs like Dumb and Penny Royalty and Heart Shaped Box and Rape Me. But yeah, this is a really good record, and you should listen to it. This is the best breaking down. This is the best like mental breakdown album in my opinion. And yeah, it's great. My favorite track out of this record is 100%. 100% Dumb. Dumb is a really good song. You should listen to Dumb. Alright, next record. I'm getting bored. This is my mom's. This is like so this is one of the first 4 that I got, and my mom said only buy 2. You can only get 2, even though it's my birthday. Which that's not an excuse, man. It's I was supposed to stay in budget. Yeah, that's fair. But I decided to like I had a plan like dude if I got like a record that my mom would want she probably wouldn't care how much I got or how many I got, and it worked. You know, I showed her this and she her 90s, um I don't know, man. She just, she liked it, and she was like, "Yeah, that's fine. You can get as many as you want, bro," which is cool. And Appetite for Destruction. I remember when I got it. I was so shocked by the art in here, cause there's titties. Um, yeah, I don't know why I mentioned that. I had to mention that. Come on, it's titties. But yeah, great album. Um, I don't listen to it as much, so I'm not gonna like be. I don't know, like my favorite song after this is probably like ooh fuck. Night Train. Night Train, yes. Night Train or Paradise City. One of the two. Really good. And I used to really love Slash. I used to think he's an amazing guitarist. Emphasis on the used to. Alright, next record. Yeah. This is one of my this is like Billy Joel, The Stranger. I remember I've never had the urge to like buy a record so quickly. Like I used to like I take my time, man. I don't like immediately get into it like um I want this record, I want that record. No, no, no. You know, but this is like I listened to it and the next week I no, not even the next week, like in a couple of days I had to buy it. I had to order it cuz it's just such a good album, man. It's like such an amazing album. And it was mainly because of Vienna. That's one of my favorite songs of all time. Vienna is such a beautiful song. But listening to like every other track on this album, I was like, this motherfucker just don't miss. Like everything in this, like it was good. There was no skips. I was listening to Moving Out. I was like, all right, yeah, this is a good opener, man. And it hits you with The Stranger. Fuck yeah, all right. And it hits you with Just the Way You Are, all right. And then, oh, dude, one of the most underrated songs of all time, Scenes from an Italian Restaurant. That's a fucking amazing songs. That's an amazing song, man. And yeah, it's a great record. My favorite song from this is still obviously Vienna, though. Next record. Oh yeah, this is one of the like oldest records that I have. Yes, Fragile. I'm not gonna pretend that I listen to this album a lot or I know too much about the band, except for Chris Squire is a great bassist. But yeah, my favorite song of this is Roundabout, and I feel like even if I like get more, or if I listen to this like album even more and more, I feel like it'll still be Roundabout. Is a great song and a great meme, you know. Good song. Great record. This is the first original pressing. I forgot to mention this is the first original pressing that I got from around 1976. I want to say 1976. If I get that wrong, you know, who's gonna fucking know? Who's gonna fucking call the cops on me? Who cares? I think it's 1976. This is a great record. Yep. Next record. Alright, this is the oldest one that I have. Or what? Yeah, this is the oldest, I think. Yeah, this is the oldest. This is the second original pressing that I got. This is the Beatles Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. This was my favorite Beatles record. At the time I was buying this when I bought this, cause I was really like listening to Sgt. Pepper's. The thing that got me into it surprisingly was actually Jimi Hendrix's cover of Sgt. Pepper's when he played it in front of like Paul McCartney a couple days after the album just released. And you guys, there weren't tabs or fucking Marty Schwartz back in the day, right? You gotta learn this shit by ear, and doing that in just a couple days and doing it flawlessly and improvising over it is just like something you never heard of, man. So yeah, it really turned me on into the Beatles, and I listened to this and I got really into it, man. Sgt. Pepper's, Little Help. Yeah, everything is good. Almost everything is good on this, and you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Ringo Starr's songwriting, and I'm not gonna sit here and say he's a great songwriter because he's mid. But A Little Help with My Friends, A Little Help from My Friends is a really catchy song. I'm not gonna lie, and it's great. Good record. My favorite song out of this is Day in the Life. Great track. Alright, next one. This is a big one. My favorite band, or one of, I don't know, Bad Brains. If I have a Bad Brains record, I'll die happy, man. Pink Floyd, The Wall, the best Pink Floyd album. No debate, no argument. I don't want to hear anyone argue about Dark Side of the Moon. You listen to Time and that one trend on TikTok with Great Geek on the Sky, and you think that's better. It's not. The Wall, great album, and it's like a story. Wow, Roger, it's like a story. It's not like they made a movie out of it. Fucking okay. It's it's a great record. I don't know. I don't really have too much to say that hasn't been said on YouTube, and I don't know if you guys care too much about my opinions on this album because it's obviously amazing. And I remember, how touched I was. That's gay. No, that's homophobic. Okay, I remember how touched I was when I listened to the solo on Comfortably Numb for the first time. Dude, that's like the definition of eargasm. Like when it hits you, man. I've become comfortably numb. Great album, great song. God, such a fucking amazing song. Comfortably Numb, my favorite track. Good song. Alright, coming up to our final few. Yep. I saved one for last, by the way. I skipped one because I really want to talk about that at the end. I don't have a lot to say about it, but it's my favorite out of the bunch. I got Led Zeppelin 2, another recommendation from Mr. Alex Winkle. Pretty cool. I wanted Led Zeppelin 4, man. I wanted Led Zeppelin 4 so bad, but Alex was like, no, you gotta get 2 because I don't have 2. What? You know? I don't have any of them, man. But yeah, I got 2, and I used to be so sour about it. You know, not that I was like hating, but I was like, Alex, you know, telling me to get 2. Who the fuck does he think he is, bro? I'll get whatever the fuck I want. But then I listened to 2, and it's fucking great, man. I mean, obviously, Whole Lotta Love, right? But then I listened to everything else, like the Lemon Song, Heartbreaker, dude, and Moby Dick. Moby Dick is weird. It's a good riff, but it's not that good of a song. Ramble On, and I think the song that I didn't think I was gonna get into, that I really got into for a while, is Bring It On Home. It's a good blues track. But my favorite song out of this still has to be either Heartbreaker, just for like the nostalgia, or Whole Lotta Love, also from the nostalgia. It's a great album. You should listen to more Led Zeppelin if you haven't, and stop listening to your fucking normie Taylor Swift shit. I'm not directing that to anyone in particular. But yeah. Oh, this is my mom's. Is that it? No, there's this one. This is a weird one because this is the first album I got that I didn't know of. Like, I didn't know anything about it. I've never heard anything of it. I just know one song from the guy that made it. And I was like looking through records in the record store. No fucking shit. Why would I be Anyways, I was looking around in the record store, and I was asking the guy if he got any Japanese pop. I was asking for I forgot. I think it was by the same artist. I forgot what the album is called, but it's the white one. Yes, I forgot. And I know the song Velvet Motel, if I'm not mistaken. That's what it's called, I think. And I was looking for stuff by the same guy, if the album, because I wanted to listen to it. And he was like, "Oh, we don't got that, but we got this, Each Time by Ichi Otaki." This is actually also an original pressing, but it doesn't look like it because they just preserved it really well. But when you look inside, it's piss stained colored fucking papers, and it's it smells like rat piss. But whatever, that's just like part of the fun. And yeah, this is a great album, and the solo one, I can't pronounce any of I can't read Japanese, so I don't know what the song is called, but one of the solos is good. Just know one of them is good. One of the songs are good. So yeah, Each Time, Ichi Otaki. That's my favorite track. I don't know what it's called, but it's a really good one. It's the one with the good solo. It's like, I think it's the only one with a solo, actually. And this is the last one. My birthday is a birthday present from 2 years ago. Damn, 2 years ago, shit. I'm gonna take it off the sleeve. This is my favorite album of all time. This is an original 1975 pressing of Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here. I love this album so much. It's my favorite album of all time, and yeah, everything about it is just perfect in my opinion. I don't think it's the best Pink Floyd record, and I don't think it's like it's far from like the best album of all time. But man, is it a good fucking album? It's a really good album. Um, every song I like, none of it I skip, I don't listen to it the most often. Like if you look at like if you ask me like what song am I listening to recently, or my top artist this month, or my top tracks this month, no songs from Wish You Were Here probably gonna like pop up, but I like that about it. Like I don't listen to it all the time, but whenever I do, it's an amazing experience, from start to finish. My favorite song from this is my favorite song of all time, "Shine On You Crazy Diamond," parts 1 to 5. 6 to 9, it's like the half cute little brother. I'm so that's a terrible take, but okay, yeah. My favorite song of all time and my favorite album of all time, and I got the original pressing as a birthday present from me. I bought it myself with my own birthday budget because no one buys me shit for my birthday, so I got this for myself as a little gift. You can see like the little ring. That means the guy that previously had it stacked it upon like on top of each other, which isn't good. But I don't give a fuck, and I think that's a rat piss that dried up. But I don't know, maybe it's from the album art. I don't know, man. But yeah, I love this album, and look at that fucking album cover, man. Like that's ahead of its time. I'd see this in like Pinterest in 2023. I mean, yeah, good stuff. My favorite album. I've said that too many times. Dude, this is gonna suck trying to put it back on the sleeve. Okay, not that bad. Yep, that's everything, man. Unless you want to count my mom's Air Supply record. But yeah, make fun of me all you want about it. I fucking regret it anyways already. Just make me feel worse about it. Make me like suicidal because of it, guys.